beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. I guess you can call it a podcast. You guys are here today to talk about the Joe Budden pod and get caught up because you guys know I let a few episodes go past and then we get caught up about what's been going on. First off, we have a Patreon exclusive, Crime is a Construct, with Natasha Bedingfield. So if we don't remember, a couple weeks ago we had Flip and Joe. Joe was talking about how they played it at the Knicks. Is it the Knicks, you guys, that he like? I don't know. But they played it at a basketball game and everybody went crazy. So when he played it on the pod, him and I actually think everybody was kind of turning up a little bit. I think Ish did a little something. I don't know if Ice knew it. Mark, y'all, we gonna talk about Mark, but yeah, they turned up a little bit. So apparently it got back to her and I guess she reached out. Joe let it slip later on that she was only supposed to come up and sing a little bit, vibe out a little bit, but he ended up having her there. It was still a short interview, so it wasn't bad. I did still fast forward it, so oh well. But she was a cool girl. Cool lady. The only thing is she wanted to get cracked, y'all. I'm sorry. That white lady wanted to get cracked real bad. She wanted one of those brothers, any one of those brothers. So when she came walking in, you could tell that she had hips and she had booty. But she's sitting there, she's interviewing with them and talking about how she has hips and booty and she's a little raunchy. And she told Nicki Minaj to talk about her booty and that's why she made that song or whatever, and basically saying, I just have this whole other side of me. I made all these really cute fun songs, but I have this other side of me. And everybody in that room knew she was trying to get cracked by one of them. And I say any one of them because when she was up, we saw behind the scenes when she was up taking pictures with them, Ice is standing next to her, being respectful, I'm assuming, of his girl, and had his hands to the side. She picks his arm up and says, put your arm around me, and wraps it around her stomach while holding his hand and arm there. And when I tell you, if I was Ice's girl, ain't nothing she could do because it's over with, but that bitch was, no. Yeah, I don't play that. I don't play that. When I have a man, absolutely not. I'm not playing that. And don't be disrespectful to me. She was looking to get cracked by any one of them that would have her, including Flip. So there's that. But again, it was a cute little thing. She came out. They vibed out to the song again. We move. And speaking of women that we don't really need there, and I'm just kidding. Natasha Bedingfield, she was fine being there. But Sasha, however, y'all, we don't need Sasha there. And I'm going to tell you why, because we don't. She don't really add anything. But I will give her kudos, you guys, because she did on the last episode, she did give Imani a run for his money when he was just talking stupid. Like they were having a discussion about women reaching an orgasm or whatever. And he's basically saying if women don't reach an orgasm, that's their fault. Like they should be able to tell their man what they want to get them there. And it's like, you dumbass. Like the women got to do everything. Like, I understand. I guess it depends on how long you all have been together, and you all should be able to have conversations where it's like, okay, this is what I really like. That's what I really like. But he made it sound like even if you're just seeing somebody, casually, or if you guys are just doing it or whatever, then if you are trying to, orgasm as a woman, you should sit down, or either while you're in the throes of it, tell him which way to go, how hard, how fast, and it's like, dude, the woman got to do everything. She got to do everything. Like, she got to walk you all through every goddamn thing. What are you going to be doing? Like, yes, it takes a little more work to get a woman there than it does a man. I understand that. However, when are you going to learn your woman's body? Like, shouldn't you know? Like, he sounds like one of those men that's just like, oh my God, she's so dry. Women being dry, like, men sound so stupid with that. If a woman is seriously dry, you guys, she's not into you. She's just not that into you. Like, seriously, either that or you're not doing enough foreplay. You're not doing enough foreplay. Like, you guys manage that. It has nothing to do with her. It really doesn't. So Imani is just, and you guys, Imani will talk. Nope, we don't. All right, so we get to see Sasha behind the scenes a little bit more. She was on a BTS, and we see her for longer than a couple minutes. She's sitting there, she's waiting to pod with everybody else. They're trying to walk her through what it is she's supposed to do. And you guys, it's so funny because she just comes off as, I'm sorry, a pick me. She really does. The entire time they're behind the scenes, she can't sit down. Like, she's running around, she's hugging all over everybody. She's just, it's like, girl, sit your ass down somewhere. Everybody else find a little seat. They find something. Like, girl, sit down. Like, she just wants attention like crazy. And it's just, it's not cute. So then, they're telling her what to do, and everything they tell her to do, she's like, okay, I'll do it. Yeah, no, that's fine. No, I'll do it. And it just comes off so, and I put that in the comment and in the comments, and you guys, in the Patreon comments, and you guys, people just really agreed with that she was just doing a lot. And that's basically all I said. Like, I didn't clown her or whatever. The thing is, people really still try to be nice to Sasha and give her the benefit of the doubt, and not really be mean and be rude to her, because she does seem like a nice enough girl. She was just doing too much in the behind the scenes, and that's all I put in the comments. Sasha's doing too much. She's doing a lot. And people were like, yeah, I thought it was just me. I thought, yeah, she just needed to sit down. Like, just sit down. You guys, let's talk about Ish real quick. Ish is really not feeling Flip right now. I wonder what Flip did to piss everybody off. Like, we already know that Mark wasn't really fooling with him. Then it became Ice, like, really not fooling with him. But recently, Ish is really irritated with Flip, to the point where Flip be telling him, look at me, I'm talking to you. Look at me when I'm talking to you. Because when Ish don't like somebody, he don't even make eye contact. That's that shit he was doing with Mel. And oh my God, when Mona came in, you guys, on the behind the scenes, sorry, I just flipped it, but flipped it. But when she came in and they're like, Mona, he's like, Measy, big Measy. He loved him some Mona. And she walked over to him and he's like, I'm gonna beat your ass or whatever. And apparently they were missing each other's text messages or something like that. And she's like, no, I text you this and that. And I'm just like, oh my God, Ish loves her down, loves Mona down, but not fooling with Flip right now at all. So right now, Ishmael is still my favorite. Him and Mona, still my two faves. Let's move on from Ish. Oh, you guys, let's just talk real quick about the fact that Sade's son, the cute little football player, came on there and was talking to them about college. And Joe is so foul because he really wanted him to have a Tourette's situation go on. And he's like, look, it's almost happening. And he was twitching his eyes or whatever. And thankfully, that baby did not go into a full fit. Because, apparently, according to Joe, when he goes into his thing, he's like cussing everybody out and everything. And he does that when he's nervous. So Joe told the story about when they were at his aunt's birthday party, and they were saying the prayer, and Joe was thinking that he was going to go into, a little fit or whatever, and he didn't. And that means he was comfortable, because Joe said he only goes through them. He only has them when he's nervous and everything. So I thought it was so foul that he was trying to get him to do it in front of a billion people. Like, literally not a billion, but you know what I mean. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, but Joe has a little touch of the tism as well. No, it's not tism. Tourette's or whatever. Like, he has tics. Joe, if you ever see him, his eyes, he does this blinking thing real fast and real consistently a lot. And that's a tic. Joe has a tic. So for him to want to do it, I know it was all in fun, but thank God that baby did not go into a full-on fit. So kudos to him and his mom for being good sports about it, and not, him not being all uptight about it. So I think that's really cool. All right, we move. You guys, let's talk about B-Dot. Let's move on to B-Dot. So B-Dot has been there quite a few times, and recently he's been there a couple of times. And let's just say, okay, so on the behind the scenes, we see when Mona comes in, she actually greets everyone. She hugs everyone and everything. But when she got to Ish, she hugged him. She stopped. Like I said, they were talking. B Dot was sitting over there where Corey normally sits, and Mona did not go over there. Not at all. And I'm not saying she has anything against B Dot or whatever, but they a little standoffish with him, it seems, because they even said it on one of the shows recently. B Dot is cocky. B Dot comes off really cocky, and apparently he told someone, I can't work with you, and if you don't understand why, then you need to look up my resume or whatever. And they were like, yeah, that's very cocky. And it's so funny because Mark was calling him cocky as well. And I think Mark is cocky. I think Mark loves to throw out names and different things. But I mean, it's fine. If that's his life and he actually knows all these people and he just talked to this person yesterday, and I'm just happy that Joe be calling him out and be like, man, you just talked to everybody yesterday. Whenever we talk about somebody, you just talk to him. And it's true. But if that's his life, then that's his life. Back to B Dot though, you guys, he's just very dry. And I don't think he really has a personality too much other than being cocky. Like, he shows a lot of cockiness. He really does. But other than that, I don't really get anything from him. Sorry, I don't. And Ice not being there, I'm fine with Ice not being there. Again, I'm not saying I want anyone to lose their jobs. I'm just saying I'm glad I don't have to hear Ice read for a little bit. That's all I'm saying. And then, you guys, for real, let's just touch on Parks and Imani real quick. Because today on the Patreon, you guys, Imani and Parks will literally, you can be in the middle of talking and they will just start talking. And it's ridiculous. I mean, it's beyond over talking. And then Parks feels like he has to say something after everything, especially when Joe is talking. Joe is doing prize picks and Parks has to say something after Joe says any little thing. Yeah, and then this and that. And he's like, And I'm just like, can Parks just shut the fuck up ever? He just doesn't shut up, you guys. He overtalks. He doesn't shut up. I say the same thing every time because y'all know how I feel about Parks. But he's still doing it and it's getting worse. It's irritating me. That's all. All right, we move. All right, you guys, we got another one with Mona and Flip. So we are getting a lot of different episodes with them being together, and I don't mind it, you guys. Some people don't like it. I don't have a problem with it. I actually want them to get along. I actually like them when they interact, and she just has to get used to Flip and the fact that he really does think he produces everybody. If you think about it, this past episode when they were all on it, he's telling Ish to put the mic up to his mouth or whatever. And that's the type of thing he was doing to her that really irritated her when she first got there, and she didn't understand that Flip he tried to be helpful, but he be overstepping a little bit, especially him like pushing the mic up to her mouth like she was saying, yeah, that's flagrant, don't do that. But yeah, he don't mean no harm, I don't think. And of course he had to test her when she first got there. I think now they really get along. I think so, and I hope so. But when they were singing Britney Spears at the end of the episode, it was so cute. She was like pointing to him, your loneliness is killing. And they were singing together, you guys. It was the cutest thing ever. And then we had Joe and Mona rocking out at the very, very end of the episode, and it just warmed my heart. You guys, when they get along and they are just like having fun, it's fun, so they were singing Usher, and yeah, they were right on point. It was a really good time, so I really did enjoy that episode with all of them there. And y'all, Flip be cracking me up when he be saying stuff. He said something about B-Dot, and it was so ignorant that it was just like the only person that caught it, I felt like, was Joe, because Joe just started laughing. And it's so funny when Joe and Flip get together, not when they're doing that irritating sitting next to each other laughing, but when Flip be doing stuff and Joe be like really proud of him, like he's his kid, like he just be doing this laugh like, yeah, I can't explain it. It's the cutest thing ever, though, when they actually get along and Joe's not being an ass. But yeah, that was a cute episode, the last episode with all of them today, did we get an episode today? We did get an episode today, and it wasn't that great because you know what, you guys? First of all, Imani totally ruined the movie, the drama for me, which I was so ready and anxious to go see. Because the whole thing is, what was her secret? And he is like, yeah, I went to go see the drama, and she told everybody that such and such. Like, he just came right out with the spoiler, and I thought that was the shittiest thing ever. And nobody even said, yo, you just literally just spoiled this movie. You just spoiled this movie for everybody who did not see this movie yet. Like, there's absolutely no point in even seeing the movie, because that was the biggest draw, was that you did not know what her big secret was. And some kind of way, it's been kept a secret. Like, I refuse to watch reviews or anything about it, because I had plans to see it. And again, I was very excited to see it. But now there is no point. So there's that. Thanks, Imani. Stupid ass. But anyway, my only other complaint about today's episode was the fact that, yeah, we're back to the verses, and like, I'm just so over verses talk. And then they just keep circling back to these conversations that in capitalism and socialism, like, they just keep circling back to stuff that we've already talked about. It's a little ridiculous. And then not only do they do it, but they speak about it for an hour. Like, they can beat the shit out of a dead horse. It's like, I don't know what's going on with them recently, that they just can't move on from subjects. And Joe is just letting them. He's just letting them. Y'all, I don't know. Joe be looking tired. He be looking hungry, tired, a little bit of everything up there. But he got to put his foot down. Tell them to move on. Move on. But other than that, you know, no complaints. After I just complained. But I did have some good times with it. So, listen, it's not all negative. We enjoyed Natasha and the staring at the blank space before you. Open up the dirty window, let the sun illuminate the words that you cannot find. Reaching for something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you, only you can let it in. No one else. Y'all know I had to get in on it. I'm sorry. I let it run a little long. I did. But I just couldn't stop. That is a jam, y'all. And you know what's funny? And then I'm going to let y'all go. But I think it's funny that she didn't really give a whole lot of kudos to that show. Dang it. The Hills? Wasn't it The Hills or something like that? It was the theme song. And that is exactly what made that song a big hit. And she didn't really go into that a whole lot. So, I don't know what's up with that. But, yeah. That's it. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. We would love to have you be part of the Beautiful People family. Like the video, you guys. It does wonders for the algorithms, the analytics, and all that good stuff. I think you guys can hear it every time I turn my head. So if you can, I'm sorry, because I have these headphones in and I'm using CapCut, so I'm kind of on the go. Not really on the go, but I'm not just seated at the computer. So if you hear like little changes, I do apologize. But all right, you guys, I will see you in the next video. Again, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Smooches.